Hello friends, welcome to G-Centric. So in this lecture we will move on to the next problem. Okay, this is related to energy and it has been asked in the GATE exam. Okay, so now this is a graphical type of question. So what we have to find, they have given us the current flowing through the practical inductor is as shown and the resistor value is 1 ohm and the inductance value is 2 Henry. So we have to determine energy absorbed by the practical inductor up to 4 seconds. So now this is the only till here the first question was the GATE question and these next 3 questions have been framed. Okay. So we have to find the energy absorbed by the inductor, that is practical inductor. So what is the practical inductor? It is nothing but which has got a internal resistor, internal resistance and an inductance. So this is R and this is L. So this is the practical inductor. So the value of R is given as 1 ohm and the value of inductor is given as 2 Henry. Okay. So now what we have, if you see the graph, it has got the varying nature. So its behavior from 0 to 2 seconds is different and from 2 to 4 it is different, it is constant. Okay. But we have to find up to 4 seconds the energy stored in the practical inductor. Okay. Now for this one, because since it is a varying nature, we have to take the equation of a straight line from 0 to 2, then we will take the constant value of 6 from 2 to infinity. So what we will write here, I of t is equal to 3t. Okay, if you take the equation of a straight line, you will get it as 3t, which is from 0 to 2, 0 to 2 seconds. Okay, it's like this. Then 6 from 2 to infinity. Since they have asked up to 4 seconds, we will keep it up to 4 seconds. Okay. So this is the limitation of the current I of t for up to 4 seconds. Now what is the formula of energy? They have asked the energy absorbed by the practical inductor. So total energy Wt will be equal to energy stored in the internal resistance plus energy stored in the inductor. Okay. So this is nothing but in terms of power we can write it. Okay, P of t into dt. This is from 0 to 4 seconds and plus we can write 0 to 4. This is for resistor, internal resistor R, and this is for inductor. Okay. So energy is nothing but the integration of the power. Okay. So now we can even split this 0 to 4 limit from 0 to 2 and 2 to 4. That is because 0 to 2 there is one behavior and 2 to 4 we have another behavior. So I will write equals to 0 to 4 I square R. So power is nothing but I square R because we have the value of I as well as resistor into dt plus 0 to 4 L di upon dt into dt. Yes, this is the formula for this inductor. Now what I can do, I can split this limits from 0 to 2 I square R dt plus 2 to 4 I square R into dt plus, this is for resistor. Now for here 0 to 2 L di by dt into I of t plus I have got 2 to 4 L di of t upon dt into I of t, okay, into dt. So now we can put 0 to 2 value here. From 0 to 2 we have 3t. So substitute the value of I, which is equal to 0 to 2 3t square, 3t whole square into resistor value is 1 into dt plus 2 to 4 we have got 6. So 6 square into dt plus from 0 to 2 coming to the inductor we have got value of L is 2 Henry di upon dt we have got 3t into 3t, okay, d of t plus, now substitute 2 and the value of from 2 to 4 we have got constant value. So differentiation of this constant comes out to be 0. Okay, so this whole term is 0. So we will not consider it. Okay. So now integrated 9t cube upon 3 from limit 0 to 2, we have 36t from this is 2 to 4, 2 to 4 plus 2 3s are 6, 6 3s are 18. Differentiation of this is t, 18 into we have got t 0 to 2. Okay. So now this 3 get cancelled, so 3t cube 8. So 8 into 3 is 24. Okay, so 36 to 72 plus we have got 2, 8 2s are 36. Then if you add it up, 6 6 12, then 7 8 10, 132 joules. So this much amount of total energy is absorbed by the, so energy absorbed by the practical inductor, that is resistance plus inductor, we have got the value as 132 joules. Okay, so in the second question we have got energy stored in an inductor up to 4 seconds. So in the first one it was absorbed, second one the word is changed to stored. Now if it is only stored in an inductor, then what we can do, see this is 24 plus 72, that is 96 plus 36. So this is nothing but energy of resistor, this is nothing but energy stored in the inductor. So this is the value, the answer for the second question. So this is 132 joules and here we have 36 joules. Next, coming to third one, energy absorbed by the practical inductor up to infinity. So now this is a tricky question. Again absorbed has come, so it means it is talking about the practical inductor. But continuously the heat is dissipated from the internal resistor, but whereas for the practical only if you take the inductor it will be constant after some time. Okay, so till the change of the current is there, it will be storing the energy. After the change that becomes constant, it will stop storing the energy. Okay, so in that case when the energy practical inductor will be resistance, internal resistance will be present, because of that it will be continuously will be absorbing the energy because of the presence of internal resistance in that practical inductor. Okay, so it will be, the answer for this question will be infinite joules. Now energy stored in an inductor, again from absorbed to stored. What is the energy stored in an inductor up to infinity seconds? So after that infinity seconds means we have got 36 joules. Okay, so this is the case of the just inductor storing the energy. After that if it becomes constant, it stops storing the energy. So when it stops storing the energy, 36 joules will remain constant. So this is the answer for fourth question. So it will remain as 36 joules. It will stop storing the energy because there is nothing change in the value of current. Okay. So this is the method to approach the graphical question. So there is one more shortcut trick. We know the energy formula for the inductor that is half Li square. We have half into value of inductor is 2 Henry and the value of current is 6. So 36, 2 gets cancelled, 36 joules. This is only for the energy stored only in the inductor, but when they ask the practical inductor, then you have to go in this way. Okay, so there is no direct formula for that one. Okay, so we will take up the next question. Okay, coming to the second question. So if this was asked in the GATE 2016 electrical branch. So if the heat generated in 5 ohm resistor is 10 calories per second, then heat generated by 4 ohm resistor in calories per second is. So this is nothing but calories per second is nothing but the power. Okay, so if it says calories per second and calories per second, the units are same. Okay, so power is nothing but dW upon dt. Okay, that is only the here, that is dW is nothing but denoting energy, and per second it gives the power. Okay, so we have the conversion from watt to calories and calories to watt. Since they have asked in same unit calories per second and calories per second, there is no need of conversion. But if you take the value for conversion, 1 watt is equal to 0.24 calories per second. Okay, so if they have asked in the watt, then you have to use this formula to calculate the calculate it in the terms of watt. Okay, so what they have asked? They have asked the power stored in the 4 ohm resistor, that is nothing but dW upon dt. Okay, now here the resistor, if the current is flowing I, in this branch if the current is flowing I, so 6 plus 4 is 10 ohm, it is 5 ohm, so half of 10 is nothing but 5 ohm. So if it is the least resistant part, double the current will flow in the opposite branch. Okay, so this is 2I and this is 5 ohm, because 10 ohm is the series connection and half of that is the 5 ohm which is connected in parallel. Okay, so when it is connected in parallel and it is the half the value of the resistor, since the current takes the least resistive path, the current will be 2 times of I. Okay, if there is any another value, then you cannot take it as 2I. Okay, so it is nothing but calories per second is the power. Okay, so now if we have to calculate the heat generated, okay, so what formula we will use? So first we will calculate the power across the 5 ohm. We have current value, in the sense 2I and the value of the resistor. So we will use this formula, that is I square into R. So across 5 ohm it is 2I whole square into 5. This is 4I square into 5. Then P5 we have 10 calories per second, that is the power, it is already given. Okay, so this is 5 and 2, then 2 by 4, I square will be 1 by 2 amperes. Okay, now across the 4 ohm we can calculate in the similar way. It is nothing but I square into R. So value of this we have to find. I square is 1 by 2. The value of the resistor, it is nothing but 4. So what we will get? 2, it is not in watts, calories per second. So this is the heat generated across this 4 ohm resistor. So basically when heat is generated, heat dissipation, okay, so it will always, the formula comes to be I square R. Okay, so this is the formula for the power. So calculation, converting from watt to calorie per second and calorie per second to watt. Okay, so this completes the energy problem. So this was asked in GATE 2016 electrical branch. So in the next lecture we will move to the singularity function. So we will form the base for the steady state analysis, that is AC circuit analysis. Okay, so we will see on the 4 signal types which comes mainly in the network, which is helpful for solving the network problems. Okay, so we will move into the next lecture. Thank you.